Though SUVs and crossovers seem to dominate America's new vehicle industry, there's still lots to see if you're looking for a new car or even a muscle car. Hundreds of all-new, revised and refurbished automobiles and vans will hit dealerships in the coming years. When we talk about American muscle cars, the words Ford Classics are the first to cross the mind. Ford has been a competitor for muscle cars since the 1960s, after the release of the Ford Mustang in 1964. Being in competition with the pioneers of muscle cars since the 60s, Ford has improvised a lot over the years. The Maverick was created to compete against the Volkswagen Beetle and other imports. 2022's Ford Maverick compact pickup has quivered the automobile industry of America. Slotting into the lineup below, the mid-size Ranger rides on the same chassis as the Bronco Sports compact crossover. Ford claims that this uni-body-based trucklet offers up to 40 miles per gallon from its standard hybrid powertrain, promising a unique blend of versatility, fuel efficiency, and bargain basement pricing. This fuel-efficient quality of the new hybrid compact truck takes us back to the original Ford Maverick, a fuel-efficient muscle car born due to the oil crisis. In contrast to the Ford Maverick, a simple 1970 machine with an output of 155 horsepower, the new Maverick trims will have a 2.5-litre four-cylinder engine with an electric motor for a total of 191 horsepower. A non-hybrid powertrain with a 250 horsepower, a 2-litre four-cylinder engine, and an 8-speed automatic transmission will also be available. An all-wheel drive is an option with its powertrain. Only front-wheel drive and a continuously variable automatic transmission are available in this configuration. A hybrid powertrain with a 2.5-litre four-cylinder engine, an electric motor, a continuously variable automatic transmission, and a front-wheel drive will be standard. All-wheel drive will be available, but only with a non-hybrid turbocharged 2-litre four-cylinder engine. The four-door crew cab body style with a 4.5-foot bed will be shared by all models. The engines in the 2022 Ford Maverick are impressively powerful, and they include a surprise that few expected: a standard hybrid powertrain. Yes, a hybrid powertrain in a variety of trims: XL, XLT, Lariat. Car lovers tend to cross financial extents while choosing car models. XL lacks basic creature comfort. However, it is relatively cheaper than the other models and is best utilized as a work truck. The XLT adds 17-inch aluminum wheels, cruise control, a power tailgate lock, power exterior mirrors, and other features, making it the most cost-effective model. We'd spend $1,085 on the optional turbocharged 2-litre four-cylinder engine and $3,305 on all-wheel drive. Did we mention it starts at $21,490? That should make for some extremely cost-effective running. It will go on sale in the fall of 2021, and Ford is currently accepting reservations. Motorheads must be quite excited by the news. Speaking of purchasing rates, customers who never imagined they'd be interested in a pickup truck in the first place would almost certainly compare the 2022 Ford Maverick to economy cars like the Honda Civic and Toyota Corolla. After all, in the city, the Maverick will be both cheaper and more efficient than either of those prevalent compacts. Furthermore, lower-end four-wheel drive Mavericks will likely be more popular among customers, particularly young people and first-time purchasers who would otherwise go to the used car market for a typical passenger car that is still under warranty. More than most new car buyers, entry-level vehicle purchasers are probably far more utilitarian than customers in other sectors, owing to their restricted resources and credit position, which necessitates such realistic, focused decision-making. Rather than limiting themselves to a certain vehicle type, these buyers place a greater emphasis on variables such as monthly payment, fuel efficiency, and the ease with which they may obtain financing as significant considerations in obtaining a position on their shopping lists. The Maverick should be a much simpler truck-shaped pill to take than a Ranger was for typical passenger car buyers. For starters, the Ford Maverick's unibody structure means it should ride and maneuver much more like a regular passenger car, making it far more appealing to consumers who have only driven Civics or Corollas, as mentioned before. Likewise, the Mav's 40 miles per gallon city fuel efficiency rating surpasses today's regular Honda Civic on the city cycle by a substantial margin. The Corolla is in the same boat. The classic, fast, fuel-efficient and sleek-looking muscle cars of the 20th century could reach speeds of over 120 miles per hour, making them popular as informal drag racers. Some automobiles could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 10 seconds. Ford claims that the hybrid Maverick will get up to 40 miles per gallon in the city, a value much higher than the preceding muscle cars. Best miles per gallon was achieved by the 2016 Chevrolet Camaro 2SS. When averaged on the trip computer data with some estimated calculations, it resulted in a 21.6 miles per gallon. The 2016 Ford Mustang GT came in second, averaging 20.3 miles per gallon. The heaviest and most powerful vehicle in the group, the 2016 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack, came in last with an average of 19.4 miles per gallon. The all-new Ford Maverick for 2022 will be the family's baby, smaller than the Ford Ranger, yet capable enough for many pickup buyers. The new Maverick has a unibody design, a standard hybrid engine, and a flexible bed design based on a tiny automobile produced in America in the 1970s. The affordable Maverick isn't going to be only a customer's first truck, but it will also be their first Ford vehicle. The business envisions the Maverick as the brand's new entry-level vehicle after eliminating all traditional passenger cars from their portfolio. For the past 10 years, the phrase compact pickup truck has been a misrepresentation. Trucks are becoming bigger, and even the smallest versions available today are far from being compact. The new Ford Maverick does truly represent the name in the truck industry, with its mix of affordability, power, and standard technology, as well as a hybrid drivetrain with 40 miles per gallon fuel economy. All Mavericks are crew cabs, which means they have 4 full-size doors and a roomy back seat. Many storage cubbies and bins have been incorporated throughout the cabin, including some large areas under the rear seat, continuing the legacy of the true American muscle car luxury. The 4.5-foot bed of the Maverick can hold up to 18 sheets of 4x8 foot 3/4-inch plywood without having to load them at an angle, according to Ford. A 12-volt power outlet is included, with a 110-volt outlet available as an option. A 2.5-litre hybrid powertrain with a 40 miles per gallon and 191 horsepower, a 2-litre turbocharged engine with 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque is also available as an option. An electric continuously variable automatic transmission is used in the hybrid, while an 8-speed automatic is used in the gas-only engine. A base price of $21,000 crowns Ford Maverick 2022 as the most efficient and affordable muscle car in the future of the automobile industry. The hybrid Maverick will only be available in front-wheel drive, but it will have a payload capacity of 1,500 pounds and a towing capacity of 2,000 pounds. Those who want all-wheel drive will have to go with the turbocharged 2-litre economy boost, which has 250 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque and can tow 4,000 pounds. The suspension is simple, but it should be enough for the job. The typical McPherson struts are used up front, but the rear end changes depending on the drive arrangement. Front-wheel drive versions receive the same twist beam rear axle as the current Fiesta ST in Europe, which includes the so-called force-vectoring coil springs. This refers to springs that are bent in such a way that the forces are directed during compression, resulting in increased lateral stiffness without sacrificing your ride quality. The multi-link arrangement featured in the Ford Bronco Sport SUV is used on all 4-wheel drive versions. So that's pretty much everything for today. Let us know your opinions on the Ford Maverick in the comments below, and if you're already thinking about buying one, don't forget to like and subscribe to view more of our amazing videos. Till then, see ya!